Alright, let's use loaf here as an example. Funniest cunt, eh? First thing I'm going to show you, Bucky's funny cunt, is how organic portals use body language to like. It's like they're trying to program you just with their body language. I did make another video like 2 years ago on this. I don't know if I've published it yet or not. So hey, let's just go over it again because I've got another example. But this is base NPC consciousness stuff. It's one way I know I'm talking to a base NPC consciousness, because they try and like dictate your reaction, which pulls you out and, or, you know, prevents your creating, so that you're just locked in reaction, which is old universe pre-2012. You know, post-2012 we're now moving into game 2, which is moving from reaction to creation. And you'll feel that in yourself, right? How you're not reacting to organic portals, NPCs, the same as you used to when you were less awake or whatever, right? So I just want to use this first cop as an example. The dude that comes in here, he does all these little fucked up movements, and it's just another example of how base NPC consciousness tries to dictate your reaction and program you via their body language.
Didn't have to spend money on me or anything like that, so I just bought my own jumpsuit.
I don't know, you just asked them to do it that.
I was like hoping they could just release one of like the white collar guys, somebody that committed like tax fraud or something, like not a big deal.
They won't.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want me to pay her bail? How much is it? $250?
Yeah.
I'll pay it.
It's up to you, you don't have to, really.
What's she in for?
Driving with her. She was on her way to my son's graduation party.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just waiting for somebody. They said.
Oh man, the timing of the AI has just been fantastic.
Bail, but they're at Walmart anyway, so I'm waiting for them
It's
to
been
come back.
fucking me up lately.
I was just seeing if I could volunteer to go to jail, but apparently I can't.
Probably not. I mean, are they causing a disturbance there, Sergeant? Not this time. Where you
See his jerky movements and shit?
Oh, that wasn't a
Not this
complaint.
dude, the
I was
other
just
dude.
asking if I could volunteer to go to jail.
Typically, no, that's not something that you do. What were you guys up to, other than that?
Really, the only reason I'm here now is to help them bail the person out.
Did she tell you how much I was going to be?
Yeah, she said like $250.
You're gonna get that?
Yeah.
Other than that, this is open to the public, so as long as you guys aren't doing anything that you're not supposed to be doing, we don't have an issue, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's nice of you to help people out and stuff like that, so kudos.
Appreciate you.
All right?
It was nice meeting you.
Sounds good?
We can pay the bail for you.
Not the best example, but I think you get what I mean. It's like they try and force your reaction, right? So it's the point I'm trying to make anyway. That's more important. It's not the best example, but he still does these weird jerky movements and shit. When they really do it, it's like they like move their head in a certain way and stuff to suggest to you that you should react a certain way. Anyway, here's another example of some other stuff like organic portal in the sense of women, and how they just talk so much crap. I love Loaf because he's definitely he's a real one. It's funny, he uses the word real one. He'll go around and he'll be like, oh, you're a real one. And shit, it's funny. I think he's like early 20s American dude. And here you got like this old toxic lady, obviously, and she's like, oh, I don't want to be filmed. It's a public place, like all Americans know about. They can film in public and stuff, right? So I mean, it's just weird. Like, if you watch the rest of the video, he's in other offices. He's trying to do pranks, like in his jail suit. He wants to go to jail. He's trying to ask. It's a prank, and he's just trying to ask, oh, can you like put me in jail? It's funny, but just the people in their public buildings. The other lady at some office was like, you know, how do they not know that they can film in a public place when they work in those public places? It's just funny. You know, NPC consciousness is like such an unaware state that they are like a walking lie. Not only do they like lie. They just speak the lie, right? They're the people of the lie. They speak. It's not like us. We have to fucking lie to get around amongst the people of the lie, right? And you know, to hide that you're fucking not one of them and all that, and you're not under frequency control, and so on and so forth. There's many reasons we have to lie, right? But they are, like, we know we're doing it, right? It's a conscious thing. We have to do it to survive, basically. But they are like walking unconscious lies. And what I find funny about this is a good example of how women just yap, yap, yap and talk like the toxic woman OP, organic portal. This is a good example. They're always like this. Like they just go on and on and on, and they can't seem to notice that you're not even, like, you don't care, like, what they're saying. That they're trying to put you under a frequency control of, like, fear. Oh, you can't film me, oh, and, you know, they'll be like, oh, I'm going to call this, I'm going to do that, blah, 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 right? I'm going to call all of the Matrix fucking agents on you that I can, right? Isn't it funny that they have this, like, self-knowledge of that as well? Of, you know, I'm an OP, I'm going to be able to, like, call in some agent activity. Because we, as a TI, we a targeted individual, we know that there's no hope for us getting, you know, aid or any kind of aid anytime from police or authority figures at all, in any way whatsoever. There's not even a slight slithering of a chance, right? Anyway. And they seem to just always know that they can, like, just pull from the Matrix and harness this, like, hive fucking, you know, system that we can't harness at all for nothing. So that's another way you know if you're one of them or not. I'm always continually amazed at this. Anyway, this is a good example of a woman, like, they'll just yap and yap, and, like, Loaf just doesn't even react. He just doesn't even react. Like, he just keeps talking his spirit, right? And he's not allowing the fading of that, you know, and going into reaction. So he keeps in creation, in other words. But yeah, just a funny example.
If you want.
If you're filming us, you have to have our permission.
No, it's a public area, but I can seriously pay the bill.
Hey, kid,
See, she doesn't even fucking hear him.
you have to have our permission to film us. You don't have.
Would it? Okay, got you.
And then walks over straight away and, like, physically abuses. It's this enraged emotion that's just out of control. That is the problem with women in the world. The emotion, right? It just, there is no logic in when they go like this. And we can't do anything, we can't control, can't beat her or anything. It takes long and strenuous logic to stop these reactions of these people, and then they don't learn from it. There still is no learning. They don't come back the next day learned from it. You know what I mean? That's why we say we can't wake base NPCs up.
You don't have our permission to film.
It's literally a public area. Like, I can film whatever I
you
want.
still have to
You
have
can
permission.
go ahead, ask the cops.
Do you understand English?
He's deaf.
Oh, what now? Look at this shit. Anyway, it goes on. My computer wants to fuck around.